Hello there. Welcome to my channel, I Read Aloud. I am Dada. I want to thank you for being here with me on this journey on YouTube. I want to remind you I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter for excerpts. And please click the subscribe button and the like button if you're enjoying the readings. I truly appreciate it. Today I'm reading a fable by Aesop, The Sheep Biter. A certain shepherd had a dog upon whose fidelity he relied very much, for whenever he had occasion to be absent himself, he committed the care of his flock to the charge of this dog. And to encourage him to do his duty cheerfully, he fed him constantly with sweet milk and curds, and sometimes threw him a bone extraordinary. Yet, notwithstanding this, no sooner had he turned his back than the treacherous cur fell upon some one of the flock, and thus devoured the sheep instead of guarding and defending them. The shepherd, having at length found out his tricks, was resolved to hang him. And the dog, when the rope was about his neck, and he was just going to be tied up, began to expostulate with his master, asking him why he was so unmercifully bent against him, who was his own servant and creature, and had only committed a few crimes, and why he did not rather take vengeance on the wolf, who was an open and declared enemy. "Nay," replied the shepherd, "it is for that very reason that I think you 10 times more worthy of death. For from him I expected nothing but hostilities, and therefore could guard against him. You I depended on as a just and faithful servant, and fed and encouraged you accordingly, and therefore your treachery is the more base, and your ingratitude the more unpardonable." The application or moral of the story. The common disappointments which we are liable to through life do not bring with them anything to be compared to the bitterness we experience from the perfidy of those we esteemed and trusted as friends. An open enemy we can guard against, and we look upon him when he is at rest, as we do at the sword within its scabbard. But the man who betrays his trust, masked under the appearance of friendship, wounds us in the tenderest part, and involves us in a cruelly complicated grief which frets the mind and heightens the sum of our infelicity. Friendship is the cordial of human life, the balm of society, and he who violates its laws by treachery and deceit converts it into the deadliest poison, and renders that which ought to be the defense and support of our steps our greatest snare and danger.